Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will learn about the another data type that is nothing but char data type. So what are the different types of char data type? Let's try to see. So now here, so in char also we will be having the signed and unsigned char. So we don't have a size based thing. So we have a signed and unsigned char. So what is the difference between unsigned char and also a signed char? Let's try to see about this one. So in C, the char data type is typically used to store character values like A, Z, etc. So char data type, normally it will store the character values like A, B, C like this. But it can also store small integer values also. A char always occupies 1 byte, that means 8 bits in memory. So it can also store small integer values also. So it always stores 1 byte 8 bits in memory. So the first one is the signed char. Can store negative and positive values. It will range from minus 128 to 127. So the most significant bit, so you will be having the significant bit like MSB and LSB. So the most significant bit is used as a sign bit, 0 for positive and 1 for negative. And unsigned char. So we'll try to learn about this most significant bit and MSB, LSB. So like those things in the Node.js, I will try to explain you these things. So now you understand about this one. So unsigned char can only store the positive values. So range starts from 0 to 255. So all 8 bits can be used for the value. So this is the signed char and also this one is the unsigned char. So now signed chars, I will try to explain you with signed chars with an example. So I have an example with me. So let me paste the code here. So this is our code. So now here we are having two types. There is nothing but signed char ch is equal to 65 and signed char ch2 is equal to 54 minus 54. This is a negative value and 65 means capital A in ASCII and minus 54. Now if you try to check this ch1 and ch2, so if I run this one, so it will print the 65 integer value and also minus 54. That is nothing but negative value. So here a signed char can store both negative and positive values here. ch1 is assigned 65 binary something like 0111 something like that it will be having, which corresponds to A in ASCII. ch2 is assigned minus 54. Internally minus 54 is stored in 2's complement format. So that is the thing. So now another one is unsigned char. So an unsigned char only stores positive value. So that's why the range is around 0 to 255. So here it double the 127. So now the example for this unsigned character is, if I try to show you for this one. So unsigned char ch65, unsigned char ch2 is equal to 200. Both are positive values. If I try to print this one, so you will be able to see the values for this. So here ch1 stores the 65 as usual and ch2 stores 200. Since it is an unsigned character, all 8 bits are used to represent the positive values. So that is the thing. So the next one what I want to tell you is overflow and wrapping around. So for example, let's say that when a value exceeds the range of a character, normally here the range of the unsigned character is 0 to 255. If the value exceeds the range of a character, something like above 255, it wraps around. So it wraps around. This is because the values are stored in a circular fashion in memory. So for example, let's say that I will try to show you another example. So here we are having the signed char ch is equal to 128 and we are having a signed char dh is equal to minus 132. So this one is exceeding minus 128 and this one is exceeding 127. So now if you try to see the output, so this one is a circular format, right? So 128 afterward, if you try to see, the next one comes in the minus 127. So minus 127 like that it will go. And here minus 132 means circular fashion. So minus 128 afterwards you will be having 128 means, so you'll be having 127, 126 like that you will be having. So now if you try to run this one, so here you'll be able to see it exceeds minus 128. So the minus 128 and here it is showing one value of DH is 124. So here it is showing an error actually. So normally what it will try to do is, so CH character is exceeding the maximum value 127 by 1. It wraps around to the first negative value, that is nothing but minus 128. Okay. So here 128, one value it will exceed minus 128 and minus 132 it is exceeds the minimum value of minus 128 by 4. So it wraps around to the fourth positive value, which is 124. So this is the value which you are able to see. So now the same example, if you try to check it with the unsigned character. So I will try to check with an unsigned character. So the unsigned character, the maximum range is 255. So it will go to something around, if you try to see the output for this one. So here it goes around character 44. So 300 exceeds, so it starts from 0 again. So it is around something around 44 characters more, right? So 0 to 255, 255 is complete. Again it will start from 0. So the 300 exceeds the maximum value 255 by 45. It wraps around and starts from 0 again. So calculation will be something around 300 minus 256. It will be around, so here it will be having around 300 minus 256. It will be 44. So the value becomes 44. So that is the output which you will be able to see here in this output. So printing the values with HHD, HHU, so something like that I am using this HHD, HHU, right? HHD is used for signed characters, okay? So whenever you are trying to percentage D, we will be using it, right? So percentage D, those all things. So we will be using it for the signed character values. HHU means, U means it is for unsigned character values. So that is the main thing which you can able to understand. So the example for this one is, so we are having a signed character CH, okay, minus 50, and unsigned character is 200. Now if you try to print it, signed character means it is like this and unsigned character means like this. So that is all about the thing. So now here what I want to tell you is the signed character has a range of minus 128 to 127. So that is the main thing which you need to understand. So example will be 65 and the wraparound example will be 128 means it will take the minus 128, okay. So up to here 127 only it will be having. If you take it as 128 means it will go back to the minus 128 like that. So unsigned character means it is around 0 to 255. So CH is 200, example value something like that. And if it is 300 means it will go back again to from 0 to, it will calculate like this. So this is all about the what I want to say, what I want to tell is the signed character and the unsigned character. Before closing of this session, so I want to tell you what are the things that we have learned about the signed character and also the unsigned character. Signed character can store both negative and also the positive values. Its range is from minus 128 to 127. So if you try to give char ch something like that means, then by default it is a signed character only. So if you don't mention the signed or unsigned means it is a signed character, that's it. So if you want to make it as an unsigned character means, then you need to mention specifically with an unsigned char. Unsigned char can store only positive values. Its range is from 0 to 255. Values exceeding the range wrap around due to the way numbers are stored in binary. So I have told you. So the same thing comes with the unsigned integers and signed integers also, which we have learned previously in the video. Use the correct format pair. HHD for signed to print signed and HHU for to print the unsigned character values. So that's it guys about this unsigned character and signed character. Hope you understood about this concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.